I'm gonna dig really, really deep into this cut.
Come on. Come on.
The results are in. Ah, dang it.
My mindset is dialed in and obsessed on the goal.
This is our first posing lesson. Woke up this morning at an all new low weigh-in of 202 pounds. And we're switching up cardio today. So I have the bike set up, we're on Zwift. It's been since Ironman prep that I've been on this bike. And I'm doing a 30-minute workout. So I'm in the 8-minute warm-up right now. And then it's gonna go into the first set, 2 minutes at 330 watts, 2 minutes at 215 watts. The next set is 1 minute, 365 watts, 1 minute, 430 watts, 2 minute rest at 215 watts, and then 1 minute at 365 watts, 1 minute, 430, 2 minute rest at 215, 1 minute, 365, 1 minute, 430, 2 minute rest at 215, again, 1 minute, 365, 1 minute, 430, 2 minutes, 215, and then a 2 minute cool down. Now this is using my old wattage from Ironman prep. I am not in Ironman shape, so this is probably gonna kick my ass. We ain't Ironman prep anymore, but man, current FTP is not 332. We'll move that down to probably 300 right now. Okay, that was set number 2. It's tough.
Don't pick up my phone, ain't knowing what the time. I got me one gun and an alibi. So much love that the whole thing feel like a lie. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody.
Come on. Come on.
Don't need nobody. Don't need nobody.
We got 30 seconds right now to the last set. This is a ball buster of a workout. Got one more set.
Come on.
Whew. That one hurt. Now we have a 4 minute cool down, but that was a tough one. That was a tough one this morning.
I wake up every single day like I'm already on my way. I pick the car up from valet. Oh, 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 let me show you how I do it. Yeah, I might be a renegade.
If it's not obvious, our team here loves Primal Kitchens buffalo sauce. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on deck in the event that we run out at any time. Meal number 2 every day, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, is ground elk, jasmine rice, broccoli, steamed broccoli, Primal Kitchen's buffalo sauce. I have some liquid aminos in there, and I added some sea salt as well. I've never consumed more steamed broccoli in my life as I have during this cut so far. Steamed broccoli has been my go-to vegetable source. This is probably one of my most filling meals. I'd say my favorite meal right now is meal number 3, which is the Greek yogurt berries protein powder. It's like a treat, it's like a dessert, but this is a filling meal, and it's a very tasty one as well. I look forward to it every day.
I've seen way worse, so this is good.
This is going to the next episode of the cut. We got
Cool, man.
Brady Oak. Brady Oak is helping me with my posing for this show. This is our first posing lesson in preparation, but Brady says I'm gonna be dialed in by April 15th. So
Absolutely.
I trust the man.
And then we're actually going to shift our weight on that leg. So think about putting about like 90% of your weight on that front leg.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, we're getting some now. Your left wrist should move up.
Okay.
We do. Yeah, dude. See, already that lower back arch is bringing out more on the lats. Now lean back with your traps a little bit more.
That's like one thing. Like my back has I have a lot of mind muscle connection with my back.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my one pose that I've always been able to just mentally feel and connect with.
Let's bring the stance in slightly a little bit too. Yep, good. Let's get it back one more time.
Sweet. All right. Brady Oak,
All right, dude.
posing coach. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later.
Talk to you soon. Okay, so that's where we're starting with posing. Like I said, Brady Oak is helping me out. We are now about 7 weeks, a little over 7 weeks out from the show. So it's just nailing down those poses, which for me is very new and uncomfortable. I know traditional bodybuilding poses kind of just because I did a show in 2012. Me and Preston both did a bodybuilding show when we were in college, 11 years ago at this point. And then as I've just been strength training over the years, you get a pump, you look in the gym, you hit a side chest, back double bi, most muscular. For someone who grew up in the bodybuilding fitness space, you just you learn these poses. They're not perfected, but you learn these poses as you grow up in this space. But physique posing is completely different than bodybuilding posing. So I'm trying to lock that in. Brady's gonna walk me through it. And the plan is by show day, we're hitting these poses perfectly. And you can really showcase the physique that you've worked so hard to display on stage. So that's a plan. That's where we're at.
Awesome. So you're all set?
All right.
Take me around 5 minutes to get your results out to you.
Great. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for stopping by.
Appreciate you.
And good luck.
Thank you. DEXA scan is complete. Today is February 22nd, 2023. Based off the weather, you would never know it was late February in Texas. It's mid 80s. Just did the scan. Gonna go to the truck. He said I'll have them in my email in about 5 minutes. So let's go see. Moment of truth. How lean am I right now? Great lighting. Come on, results. Dear Lord, please let this be an 8.5% body fat reading. Please. In this bottle right here, we got 1 scoop of Flight, 1 scoop of Endopump. About to go into a shoulders and arms workout after this. Always backwards planning, forward thinking. That is one of my superpowers. It's one of my strengths. The results are in. Your body spec report, which means I'm gonna start sipping on this pre-workout. Man, I'm nervous.
Wait, what did you say you wanted to be under? 8.5?
8.5%.
Hold on. Have you read them yet?
Not yet.
You didn't say amen at the end of that prayer.
Amen. Dang it. I'm at 9%. 9%, which it's okay. We have 3% body fat to lose still in 7.5 weeks. We're gonna have to dig pretty deep towards the end of this cut. I know I'm going to. I expected that. Let's see. Total mass, 209.8 pounds. That's, midday after drinking a lot of water, eating some meals. I woke up at 202 pounds. Total body fat, 9%. Fat tissue, 18.8. So my last scan was the beginning of this month. My last scan was 10.8% body fat, now at 9. My fat tissue last scan was 23.3 pounds, now it's 18.8. My last scan in terms of lean tissue was 184.9, now I'm 182.8. Lost some lean tissue, which I have expected and anticipated throughout this cut. As a natural, you're gonna lose lean tissue as you diet down and get deeper into a cut. So we lost some lean tissue. Bone mineral content hasn't changed. It's been 8.2 forever. 9% body fat, baby. I wanted 8.5, but that was bold and that was ambitious. But I'll take 9. You know what that tells me? It tells me we're making progress, and progress is good. So let's keep it up. Let's go back to HQ. Let's get a training session in. So today's workout is shoulders and arms. One way, visually, I can tell I'm getting leaner is just the muscle separation in my shoulders, my delts, and my upper chest. So you'll see this throughout this shoulders and arms workout as there's more muscle definition, there's more separation. We're starting to get some striations here in the shoulders and in the delts. So like I said in the last video, we'll start seeing body composition changes every couple days. And from week to week, there's some pretty big jumps. Like we're starting to see some veins come out of the abs, and the obliques are starting to get more shredded. So it's gonna be a fun workout. It's gonna be a great pump. It's gonna be a great pump. I'm gonna dig really, really deep into this cut. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of diet breaks. You know, for this bodybuilding prep right now, it's about a 16-week prep. And if you're not on such a strict timeline, but you're still trying to lose body fat and weight, I would recommend introducing and incorporating diet breaks. So essentially there was this study, the Matador study, and it took two groups of people. One group did a 16-week diet and they consumed 67% of their maintenance requirements for 16 weeks. They lost body fat, they lost weight, obviously. The other group, they did 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So it was 2 weeks on at a 60% of their maintenance requirements, and then 2 weeks at 100% of their maintenance requirements. And they did this for 32 weeks total. Even though both groups of people dieted for the same amount of time, the group of people who incorporated diet breaks lost more weight, more body fat, and had a healthier, stronger metabolism. I share this with you to say that if you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to lose body fat, you can incorporate diet breaks. So you don't have to start from point A and go straight to point B. You can start your diet and then you can incorporate these diet breaks for 2, maybe 3 weeks throughout your diet to just alleviate the stress and pain of tracking and dieting and being in deficit. And you can still make great progress, maybe even better progress, although it will take a longer period of time. It's more sustained. So I recommend that if you're in this for the long haul, not just for a bodybuilding show, try incorporating diet breaks back to maintenance every once in a while. Come on. Holy shit. Dude, we're getting lean. The back is getting the Christmas tree. Man, I love seeing the changes. That's what I love about bodybuilding. That's what I love about a prep. The changes are the direct result of work and consistency, of diet and training. And you see what starts feeling and looking like overnight changes after you put in weeks of work. And we still have like 7.5 weeks left. We still have a lot of time to make really good progress. We're on pace right now, but we have a lot of work to do still. Now this last video we uploaded for the series is a full day of eating video. We did see some comments about the number of calories I'm consuming right now. And it's low, right? 2,300 calories. It's low compared to my maintenance and my surplus and with strength training and the cardio I'm doing. But I've said this once, I'll say it again. To get stage ready, to get the 6% body fat or as close to as possible, you don't just one day wake up there. You don't just get there by running a little bit more and eating a little bit less. You have to dig deep into a deficit. And the longer you diet for, there's a metabolic adaptation where it gets harder to shred and lose body fat. The deeper you get into a cut, the closer we get to the show, the harder it's gonna be to get rid of the remaining body fat that we need to. So you have to dig deep. To get stage ready, you have to dig really, really deep. And that comes with a big caloric deficit and reduced calories. So we're gonna wrap up here with some bodyweight dips. And here is post-workout dinner, last meal of the night. This is 564 calories, 60 grams of protein, 45 grams of carbs, and 16 grams of fat. So we have 120 grams of jasmine rice, 1 serving of Kerrygold butter, about 2 cups of steamed broccoli with some sea salt, 8 ounces of ground turkey. It's 99%. So it's very, very, very lean. And then we have a dill pickle on the side there. So this is an example meal. Got some nice flaky sea salt on that broccoli. Looking good. Post sauna thoughts. 20 minutes. 205 degrees Fahrenheit. This probably sounds crazy to say. I don't recommend or advise for you guys to have physique goals. I recommend and advise that you have performance goals. Strength, running, endurance. Performance goals, in my honest opinion, over physique goals are more enjoyable, they're more sustainable, they're healthier. And for those reasons, I thoroughly enjoy performance goals. And if you were gonna set a fitness goal, I would highly recommend that you choose performance over physique. Now, with that being said, there is something very unique and special about physique goals, because there is a discipline required that turns on when you commit to the process, when you start prep, and it doesn't turn off until you step on stage. Through training, in diet, in consistency, in discipline, when you're tired, when you're hungry, when you're fatigued, when you don't want to anymore, there is a switch that you cannot turn off for 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 weeks, however long your prep is. And that's why it's so unique and so special. But I don't think everyone should and has to train for that type of goal. I'm in it right now, and I'm loving the process. I'm loving the result, and I thoroughly enjoy suffering. And over the last 10.5 years of building a business, going through the military, Ranger School, signing up and committing to all these fitness preps through strength and endurance, I've become accustomed to suffering. And suffering has gotten easier for me the longer that I've been doing it. Suffering is a stimulus, and every time you apply that stimulus, it gets easier and easier and easier. But if you're just getting started, choose performance over physique. And I know it sounds crazy coming from me right now, as I'm 7.5 weeks out from this show, and I haven't missed a meal, I haven't missed a training session. My mindset is dialed in and obsessed on the goal of getting to 6% body fat before stepping on stage. I advise you to choose performance over physique. So, we'll see you guys in the next video.